In this video, I'll show you how to distribute rows and columns in tables in Google Docs. If your table looks uneven and you want all the rows or all the columns to match in size, Google Docs has a built-in option for that. Google's official table help says you can make all rows or columns the same size by right-clicking the table and choosing Distribute Rows or Distribute Columns. This works on a computer in Google Docs. Let's start with distributing rows. Open your Google Docs file and click anywhere inside the table. Then right-click the table. In the menu that appears, click Distribute Rows. As soon as you do that, Google Docs will adjust the row heights so the rows are evenly spaced. This is useful when some rows are taller than others and you want the table to look cleaner and more balanced. Now let's look at distributing columns. Click anywhere in the same table, right-click again, and this time choose Distribute Columns. Google Docs will make the column widths even across the table. That can be really helpful when one column is too wide, another is too narrow, and you want a more organized layout without dragging each border manually. A good thing to remember is that this feature is different from manually resizing. Google's help page also explains that if you want to resize rows or columns yourself, you can move your cursor over a row or column border until it becomes a two-sided arrow, then click and drag. So if you want exact manual control, drag the borders. But if you want everything to become even quickly, use Distribute Rows or Distribute Columns instead. There's also another option if you want exact measurements. Google says you can go to Format, then Table Options, or right-click the table and choose Table Options. Under Column or Row, you can enter the width or height you want for highlighted cells. That is useful when you do not just want them evenly spaced, but want them set to a specific size. One important detail is that Google's official help page for iPhone and iPad says mobile apps let you add and edit tables and adjust the size of rows and columns. But the distribute command is documented on the computer version. So if you are specifically looking for distribute rows or distribute columns, the most reliable place to do that is on desktop Google Docs. So the simple process is this. Open your document, right-click inside the table, then click Distribute Rows to make all rows even, or Distribute Columns to make all columns even. It only takes a few seconds, and it makes your table look much cleaner. Hope the tutorial was helpful. Subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.